reach of 68 inches. And he'll be facing King Rye, Ryan Garcia, weighing in at 58 kilos on the button. His height and reach are the same, 178 centimeters.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Julio Cesar Chavez making his way to the ring, a man that had 90 professional fights before recording his first loss. Not many fighters in the history of this sport can say that. King Rye, Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 107 career victories.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. So much firepower here. They both want a knockout, you can tell. It's all offense all the time. Good counter punch. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with it.
You're fighting the swarmer. Be smart. Be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
These two were made for each other. Missing with the hook. When you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Whoa, ay caramba! Julio Cesar Chavez in trouble. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
These are not...
Here we go for round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
And he wasn't ready for that counter-punch. You'd like to see more jabs. That hook just can't find the target. blocks the uppercut. And he misses with that straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Just take the round.
Let's get it started in round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a look at it because you've got to get some before you get them close.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Caution is being thrown to the wind. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You got complacent. The fight
Great round. Now relax.
in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
You don't give him no free shots, yeah? You're doing good, kid. You're doing good.
Tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back.
Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on
You're
this.
starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back.
That kid, that jab's looking nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
Back into the fight, kid. Great round.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Tired. He's not getting back up. Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting it.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fight has a real good flow to it. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Not Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Misses with the straight left. How about that time counter shot? Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Good counter punching. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last raid. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. A perfect counter shot. Holding nothing back here in the round. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change?
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Dios mío, is Julio Cesar Chavez gonna go down? Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Men step back for just a moment. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
You let him back into the fight. You're much better.
Power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about
You're boxing back together and put it back on him this round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about...
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid.
There and win this next round. I need you to focus.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back.
You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win.
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gap.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Right. Let's go out.
The fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah? Good work out that kid. That jab's looking nice.
There's the bell for round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Those counter punches have to hurt. They exchange punches. This to go to the judges' scorecards. The stamina is off the charts. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. That counter shot lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Chavez in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
Forget about that round.
And there's the bell for round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Another scoring shot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Is he gonna punch himself out though? So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Garcia in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round.
And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Can't find a home with that jab. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Incredible work rate. Punch, counter punch. Big shot, and down goes Garcia. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3,
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They just...
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come...
1, 2, 3, 4. You are away.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind.
One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
They are going to surrender. No mas. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.